Hey guys, welcome to another Iron Mike FIA GT Sports stream. This is the FIA Nations Cup at Sardegna, Road Track B. The first round of the season. And it's the N300 Toyota Yaris cars, which are new to this game. So this car is new to us all. Tyre wear and fuel. Fuel is, I think it's 3 times, and tyre wear I think is 7 times with sport soft tyres only. And the tyre wear is pretty harsh, so the majority of us will be pitting. I have done a bit of practice, quite a bit of practice with this track. I'm getting ready for this race. And I did try a no stopper, and you can save yourself about 12-13 seconds without pitting, which is quite a bit of a gain, but near the end of the race your tyres are really worn and you begin to struggle, and if people are catching up they're just going to run all over you and you're finished. So I chose to pit in this race. Alright, starting third and away we go. Reasonable start. I get a bit squeezed from second place. Was moving over quite a bit there. Felt like I was making some ground and then he started moving over. Just very cautious of turn 1 that I don't run into people or they don't run into me, which is usually why I start from the back, but started out okay. And then I just started getting swamped by people. I was a bit surprised at that. Luckily there's a bit of a gap behind me. And then I had to try and remember and remind myself that it's 13 laps with fair tyre wear, so let's not kill our tyres all in the first few turns. I will be speeding up the race a bit. It does get a little bit drawn out in the middle of it all when things settle down, so I will be speeding it up. And near the end I'll be jumping back into the commentary to chat about maybe the last 2 laps. There's a guy in here who's in 5th at the moment, Morrissey. Yeah, he's a friend of mine on my friends list, and we're challenging a position, and it gets quite interesting. You know, you always wonder about your people on your friends list. Will they treat you right? Will you treat them right? So we'll see how that goes. And then we've got other people who I'm familiar with, like this guy right beside me, Smurf and your mum, I've known him to be a bit dirty, but this race he seems to behave. And I was surprised at one point he quits for some reason. I'm guessing an internet connection. I watched the replay. There was no real reason for him to quit. So I'm just going to speed it up a bit until we maybe get near the end. Enjoy. So at this point, I'm sorry guys, I'm just jumping in. At this point, I didn't realise, I think I did, but then I forgot. Morrisier pits near the end of the race. I thought he was doing a no stopper because I forgot that he had pitted. So after he pits, and he was maybe 3 seconds behind me, and the gap was increasing, then I see Smurf and your mum, and now it's someone else who's 11.7 seconds behind me, and I'm starting to think, well, lap 7, maybe I'm thinking, should I pit or should I just do a no stopper? Or maybe I think I was thinking I should pit, but do I have enough gap to pit and get out in front again? So I'm looking at the split time. There's a lot going on in my mind, and for some reason I forget my brake point here, and I just go in a little bit too heavy, and then I'm looking at my split time thinking, oh, I'm probably going to lose a good chunk of that. There's one mistake, but maybe dirty tyres. My tyres are worn. It just starts to fall apart. So it was definitely pit time, but I thought, how much time did I just lose there? I just couldn't believe it. So it's time for me to pit. I'm back. So it was probably about here. I'm thinking to myself, that Morrisier has done a no stopper. Mainly because I was catching up to him pretty hard. Now he pitted one lap before me, so his tyres are one lap older than mine. But one of those corners he did go quite far out wide there, like he was struggling. But even here I just stuck right behind him to say, come on, I was almost gunning for him, to do a no stopper and be in podium or close to it, maybe fourth. yeah, so in my mind he was doing a no-stopper here. It's very hard to keep up with what people are doing. I guess that's why in real racing you've got a pit crew that talk to you and let you know what's going on around you. But I'm trying to very closely stay on his tail. And also, how am I gonna, if I'm gonna pass, how am I gonna do it real clean? And I'm just praying that, you know, being PS4 GT Sport friends, that if I do take the opportunity, he doesn't fight it. So even here, I reckon I'm in his slipstream now. Oh, final lap, here we go. So I'll be slowing it down very shortly to normal speed. So here we go, final lap of course. Oh, and so I started third and Morrissey started 6th or 7th. So he did pretty well to be in this position. On a new final lap, I thought he'd done a no-stopper and I thought his tyres going to be so worn. Maybe on the final straight somewhere I'll be able to get past him. But doing it cleanly. If it's not clean, then I don't want to pass. So I get a bit of a better turn here. He does go out a bit wide. So I'm on the inside. I couldn't see him. Didn't know where he was. And I found myself just drifting out. And I felt like I pushed him off track. So I backed off to let him in front. I thought I'll have another crack at it. And I thought I've got the momentum here. But he actually lifts. You watch, he just lifts. So I get in front of him and then I lift as well. So I handed it to him. He handed it to me, I handed it to him. But that was a pretty good race, I enjoyed that. Hopefully you're, so 4th place from 3rd. Almost podium. Hopefully you guys had a good race as well. I'm slowly on the up, so hopefully I'll see you guys on track soon. And record and stream your races, guys. I enjoy watching them. See you in the next one.